From the students of the Department of Meteorology and Atmospheric Science, here is your Penn State Campus Weather Service forecast.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm student meteorologist Ryan McElligott here with your Campus Weather Service afternoon forecast. I'm going to start with our live look from the Penn State golf courses right now. We have a high of 43. It's quite cloudy. It's quite dreary. It feels like 37 right now. We have some winds at 10 miles an hour and visibility at 6 miles an hour, but it has been quite wet lately and will continue later on this afternoon. Looking at temperatures across the Commonwealth right now, we're sitting on around the 30s for pretty much everywhere. And a look at our radar and satellite basically tells the whole story right now. It's quite rainy. We are pretty dry in the center part of the state, but we are going to see another round of heavy rain coming in pretty soon. And towards the east, you are getting that heavy rain right now as well. As we zoom out, you see the remnants of the severe weather that we covered actually live yesterday on Campus Weather Service. That's moved out now and the threat is diminished, but we are seeing the after effects, of course, with that rain today and the low pressure out toward our west that's still spinning off and causing it. If you look at our pressure tracker right now, we see what's responsible for all this. That's going to kind of sit over the area until tomorrow. It begins to move out Friday, actually, and then we see some of that disordered pattern that's caused by it begin to subside. Looking at our future radar right now, this does, of course, clear up a little bit into the night, but again, by the commute tomorrow morning, we are going to see more of those showers and a bit of a wintry mix actually begin to come in. And that will continue throughout the day, of course, and into tomorrow night, subside a little overnight again, and then we'll see some more wintry mix into Friday. That will eventually clear out though, and by the end of all this precipitation, we will see about an inch of rain for on average across most of the Commonwealth. A little more if you're in the east, a little less if you're in the west. And as we get past Friday, we'll see a bit of those clouds, a bit of those showers continue into Saturday morning, but that will clear out. We'll have a bit more of a pleasant day on Saturday, and by Sunday, those clouds will clear out. We'll have a much more pleasant sort of pattern going. And then as we get into Eclipse Day, which is Monday, around then we might have some rain, we might have some clouds, but if you are near Erie, which is where totality is in the Commonwealth, you do have a good shot at seeing it. So for today, with our conditions right now, we have a high of 47, and of course steady rain and a flood risk. We should stress this at the moment. There is a flood risk near low-lying areas and rivers, so keep an eye out. We do have some winds right now, 10 to 15 miles an hour toward the east, and some gusts, of course. For tonight, about the same. We have some of those evening showers and a low of 36. The winds will subside a little bit though, so it might be a bit calmer. And as we get into tomorrow, very similar conditions, perhaps less steady rain, more showery, but we will have that wintry mix in there, which will mix things up. The winds will stay down as well. And for a 7-day forecast, of course, as we mentioned, that disturbed pattern with some of that flood risk and maybe some wintry mix as well will continue until Friday when that rain begins to taper. We'll see temps begin to rise by Saturday. We'll be up to 48 and partly sunny. By Sunday, the clouds will be pretty much gone. We'll have a much more pleasant spring day, high 57, low 35. And as we get into Monday, which is, of course, Eclipse Day, it'll be 61, low 43, perhaps mostly cloudy, but we should see some breaks, and hopefully we'll have a good visibility for the eclipse, which is, of course, an historic event. We can't wait to see that. And then by Tuesday, we're pretty much in a very pleasant spring pattern, about 64, partly cloudy. So the pattern's looking much better moving forward and should be a pretty exciting time weather-wise. That's all I have for you today. So with that, thank you for watching. Have a great afternoon. Stay safe.